Excellency, turning and then we have our first product which is wet blue. Okay. So, Your Excellency, this is where we do the secondary sorting. What you are seeing here are heights which we have received and we have graded them based on size. The biggest problem we have is that we were changaing a big and small height. So what we do here is secondary processing. We're ready now for soaking, which you move like this. Excellency, this was our old line. Before you advance us the money to improve our capacity, this is what we had. It had a capacity of 1.2 million, 2.4 million square feet of leather. But with the increased capacity, we have moved now to 4.8. All this you are seeing here is wet blue. This is ready for selling as wet blue. 90% of the tanneries we have here sell it at this level. Shida ni hizi mashimo. Yes, they're flaying. Yes. We have other problems like branding, but the biggest problem is flaying.
The difference between one that has a hole and one that is very big.
It's very big in terms of price. It can actually be 30 shillings per kilo. So, Your Excellency, from the money that you gave us in the year 2022-23, we installed 8 new drums. This is now able to move our capacity from 2.4 million square feet to 4.8. These ones were installed last year. It is actually, you remember when you came into power, you gave us some 200 million. We spent 174 to install this and to put new equipment like that one and others that I will show you. This is now the cracks of the tannery. Yes. Because without this, you will not be able to go to finished.
Yes. Hey, Bahari. So you are operating at what capacity?
Right now we are at 60% capacity because we just began, like a month ago. Okay. Yeah.
So you started this a month ago?
Yes, the new equipment. Okay. Yes. So what happens here is this is further grading. Yes. Now, before we go to making leather, yes, it is at this stage that you decide which hide is going to make which leather. Yes. Because some are thick, some are small, some have holes, some don't have. Yes. So before we decide this leather is going to go to making shoes, then this is grading they are doing now here. Oh. They do grading. And one interesting thing about leather, Your Excellency, is that the grading is done by eyes. Hakuna mashini ya kuweka, ni macho ya jamaa ndio inatumika hapa. Yes. So after wet blue, Your Excellency, we come now, this is a process they call returning. Now we want to refine it further. Because from there then you can be able to sell. Now we want to make, say for example, upholstery leather. We submit it now to another turning process. This one is called returning. Yeah. Yes, it's a turning, but now we use like fat liquors. We want to make it softer, so hii ndio tunatumia. Your Excellency, this is another equipment we bought with that money. This one is it's called a roller cutter. What we do here is we do the first paint, what we would consider in housing like undercoat. And then we bring it here. I want you to see something here. This is the leather that is used to make military shoes. Oh. And this machine is what does that. Yes. Yes. But now there are some patches here because haijakuwa even. We move it now through this machine. It makes it even kabisa. Because this one uses a lot of motor. So we go like this. That's like, oh. How are you? So, Your Excellency, now these ones are ready for the market.
Yes.
These now have been set, like now those ones you are seeing, we have measured, they have been paid for, they are ready to go. What we have here is ready for the market. Those ones, we get them out of splits. We use them to make gloves. You know, in the hide industry, there are those ones that are big, so we split them twice, and this one, instead of throwing them, we make value out of them. Unaona tumeandika wamama hata hajaenda shule. And they are used to doing this work.
They have not gone to school.
Wanajua.
Very good. Anything else?
No, we want to show you something. We call those defects you find in those big bikes, the trading, the machine. Collins.
Press the first one. Okay. 3, 90. No, this one. How do you fit? That's good. Get in your mouth.
Welcome, Your Excellency, to the leather footwear industry. Thank you. Yes. This is a footwear workshop. This is the first process that we do. That is designing. After designing, there is actually, this is what we call a last. We design on a last with a masking tape. Any design that you have, and design on this last. To have this design, go and make dice. Dice is this, what we call dice. We use on the cutting machine. Yeah, so the cutting machine we just see.
Yes. But now with the body treatment, now we're able to find precision. Because at some point you could make loose, but they are not exactly the same. Yes.
Now this one gives us the size.
Yeah. In the art of making shoes, there is no other way. You just slice it.
After we already cut, we go to this machine, this carving machine, reducing the edges. That is why we will be stitching. It doesn't be bulk on the shoe. Yes. We've already done this. We go to stitching. This end. This beautiful lady is stitching. I remember already described this process, just attaching all the components together. After already attached, this one finishes. Then this is.
Most of our shoe after we step on you. Remember the
This one finishes as I have been given. This is the end product. Shoe upper. Yeah. You see, a shoe has a bottom and an upper part. So this we call a shoe upper. So in a shoe upper, we go to here we just do stitching of belts. Belts, leather belts. Fully leather. Yeah, we only buy this. Yes. Yeah. So for the shoe upper, this machine here is called a toe lasting machine, where it pulls the top part of the shoes